Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 4, Episode 16. I am your DM and host, Marty, joined by two-thirds of the Ontario crew today. I'm going to make your mics warm and toasty. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday?
Good.
My wife bought me a pair of rather expensive shoes, and now my feet hurt. For my birthday, she decided to buy me a pair of
Not birthday, man.
Air Jordans, but they're like dressed up in like business attire,
Yep.
so they're like gray and black leather Jordans. And
It's cool.
I never told her that the Jordans don't fit me well because the heel cup digs into the side of my foot. So she bought
Dude.
this like expensive imported pair of Jordans from Germany,
Right.
because that's the only place where they make them for me. So I took them to the gym and did cardio with them to try to break them in, and I think I am now a cripple.
You've got all the blisters that will soon be calluses. Is that?
It's like right on the edge on the side of on the heel of the foot where it's just like this bruise.
Footwear. It was 2 summers ago. Went back to Canada and to go get the mail or to go help someone at the door. I put on my dad's Skechers and went, "Oh my god, these are the most comfortable fucking shoes on the planet." So immediately after doing whatever it is I did, I went online, bought Skechers, and I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've put on other footwear in like a year.
So the reason she got these is I went to Saskatchewan.
I have multiple pairs of Skechers.
I didn't even bring shoes. I brought sandals and my weightlifting shoes for training. I didn't bring like normal run around shoes. I went to Saskatchewan in September, so there's snow on the ground and I'm in fucking Crocs. So our first stop was to get shoes, and the only shoes they had that fit me were a pair of like old man like plaid Skechers. Like the old my stupid like my paperboy hat, the shoes that go with that hat. Yep. And they made me so happy, and then Jessica's like, no, this isn't happening, which is why I now have very nice looking, very expensive Jordans that hurt my feet.
Dude, just get a couple of pair of Skechers in colors that your wife likes, and just never have sore feet again.
Eventually they'll be broken in and they'll have good ankle support, and I can use them for strongman stuff.
Okay.
Or whatever. But right now it's like they're so nice. Yeah, the shoes they look beautiful. My feet hurt. Actually, I had to take them off to drive home. My feet hurt so much. I was like, no, I'm taking my shoes off. And then it's like, my car, I didn't realize they actually put the carrying attention to the pedals. They feel nice. Hey!
Your Skechers could go in the washing machine.
They can go in the washing machine.
It's like this awesome shoe. Yeah, if it ever got stinky, they wash like clothing. It's like the best shoe ever, dude. I like some shoes I felt didn't have enough arch support. Others like bugged my heel, or my feet are a little bit wider than other people. So the sides, you get those blisters, and then you get the like I put these on and went, what? This is a shoe?
This is a thing you can buy?
This is a thing? Yep.
Yes. So the Jordans started with Skechers, and I was being told I wasn't stylish enough. And I'm like,
I got 2 pairs of all black Skechers, and they fit when you have to really look to go, oh, those aren't dress shoes.
So my problem is they're like old man plaid with like the pleated sort of moccasin looking rim around the edge, like the 2 leather laced together.
Just own it, dude. Own it.
I'm fine.
You've got that little hat that you with it.
I love my hat.
You got your little chili hat.
It keeps my head warm. It's amazing. When it's cold outside, you put a hat on, and your head doesn't get cold.
You're already
now
married.
You understand.
You're already married. You don't need to be stylish. Just embrace your inner.
I am me.
Adam, you're slowly turning into an old man. Welcome to the club.
Slowly, I am diving into it. Whee!
You're a few years behind us.
Where are these young-looking shoes? This is useless. Yeah. It's cold outside. Give me a hat. Yep. Welcome to the crowd, bud. Welcome to the crowd.
As the 20-year-olds watching the stream are rolling their eyes.
Oh, you get there, guys. You're like, oh, no, not me, not never. Uh-huh. So we all thought.
Yeah.
Fucking look at us.
What's going on with you, bud?
Well, I'm good. You remember my sore throat that I had like a month ago?
Yep.
It went away 2 days ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I
So
got
now we're gonna do the
antibiotics.
exact voice for the next 6 hours.
and it's back.
I can do my voices again.
Cool.
It's good.
Well, that's good that you're feeling all right.
Yeah. Everyone's good. Everything's good.
Cool. Why don't we do a recap of what happened last time? Unfortunately, Mark's working this weekend, which means he's probably in for next weekend. But that is neither.
That typically is the pattern.
That is the pattern. The root of the mountain. Brennos, Cog, Sunny Slake, and Eamon make their way into the inner sanctum of the Stone Anvil Cathedral and find a portal to the Mountain Root Temple, a deep complex dedicated to Morden and the Morden Salmon. They find Mountain Root overrun with a wide array of enemies and a gathering of forces of extraplanar raiders. Do we want to elaborate a little bit more on this?
Nah.
I would like to add one blurb.
Cog blew the whistle.
Cog did a
whistle
whistle.
The extra.
If we had like
whistle,
like postscripts, might be fuck those guys.
Gifted to him.
Screw these guys. We're out of here.
By a Githzere
Hit squad. SWAT team.
No, one. There was one.
Green Berets.
It was an army of Green Berets. That's what it was, with their Draco Liches and friggin'. My God.
Githyanki are the bad guys. Githzeri are the good guys.
They're all Gith to me. That's in Brennos' voice. We're all not supposed to fucking be.
So you guys battled and had to beat a hasty retreat. Cog was very, very injured.
It was get your ass over here, Slick. We're going away.
Eamon was actually dead. And the small group that went into the Mountain Root Temple teleported back to the Half-Axe Inn, where Thogrim, Valsorin, Quintessa, and then soon to be joined via coordination with Sunny's telepathic bond with his companions. Barnabas ends up dimension dooring, which is probably on the edge of the range of his dimension door, or he hopped twice to get back. And Widget then teleported to the Half-Axe Inn. I do need a teleportation percentile from Widget if he's using a regular teleport.
We will do it that way, and if that doesn't work, then we'll use the greater one.
Okay.
But no, we fucking know this place.
Yeah, you guys have spent a lot of time. That's the thing about abandoning the Half-Axe City. You guys have spent months there. That this is a really good place, at least for immediate congregations.
Widget teleports to his stool. It's broken, but it is the stool that he sat on.
All right, you can see that the group that had been fighting and that had kind of triggered this sort of panicked gathering of forces looks beat up. Sunny, the little bat, lands on an unconscious and quite dead-looking Eamon and manages to cast a spell, bringing him back to life. I was just going to ask what the fuck happened. I'm still going to ask the question, but
he kind of died. But don't worry, I put it back in. It'll be fine.
It's definitely way more than we could have handled there, Barnabas.
Barnabas shakes his head like Eamon's a disappointment.
Eamon held his ground, but there was quite a number of them down there. We were lucky to get out. You saw I went down multiple times, and Sonny brought me back.
There's some sort of general down there.
Right.
I can't. Dragon.
Yeah, he was undead. It was Githyanki something. I don't know what, but he fought thousands of battles.
From my vantage point from the street, I saw an explosion at the top of Caer Overlook. That's the the seat of government here in
bloody hell.
I do know that council's in session, meaning that there are important people inside that building.
How long has it been since the end of the battle?
2 rounds.
Two
Two
rounds.
rounds?
Yeah.
Fuck. Let's go.
If you don't mind, I need a minute. Cog's still like at 150 damage. He has like 170.
And Slake is still like he shut down for the teleport.
Yeah. So.
Hold on there, big fella. Give us a second to prepare.
We
should light a cigar.
Yeah, Quintessa steps forward and she says, "We must protect the council."
Hey.
Right. Howie, prepare yourself. Thogrim starts casting spells left, right, and center. We
threw some buffs on Quintessa.
Okay.
And I will copy the communal ones to Valsoren.
Excellent.
Because we do like the boy. I'm putting it on his human face.
All right. Val can cast a few spells himself. Let's see. We're going directly into conflict.
We're going to wherever the explosion was.
Okay, can you add long arm, shield, blade tutor, spirit, and mirror image to Valsoren?
Okay, long
arm, blade shield,
blade tutor's spirit,
mirror image, fly, and I don't know, a blur.
There's a
blur. You said?
Yeah.
There's a
best defensive spell ever.
It's not bad.
There's a poison arrow. All energy resists.
All the energy resists.
Yeah.
Resist communal all.
You have life bubble as well, right?
Life bubble. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, are you saying that there's still things down in the mountain route?
Hey, that place has been blasphemed. It needs a cleansing.
And you're saying that there's some sort of lich riding some undead dragon down there?
Yes, a
very old
lich riding a dragon, which might also be a lich.
Mm-hmm. Known as a general of something. Said he's fought thousands of battles.
Powerful caster, really likes to disintegrate, did stuff with his spear, maybe like a magus or something.
And you were jabbering on about Gith Yankee, and then you blew some sort of whistle?
Right. My Githzeri teacher, my trainer, gave me this whistle and said when I find the head of the snake, the enemy, to call upon them. And I did. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay. As I said, I went down multiple times.
Quintessa.
I was hoping they would arrive while we were still there, but we could not hold our own. There was too many of them. Too many casters, too many... That archer of theirs. Oh. When I get my hands on him.
Oh yes, we didn't get him. It was close though.
We could not. You cannot target the critical, the weak points. The nerve strikes I was doing weren't working.
Could you guys keep the conversation and buffing going? My phone's going nuts in the other room here. I need to
sure.
Check on that.
Yeah, the creatures. There was something small in. Didn't we get one? We kept one, right? We kept one of the little things. I think we killed it. We kept one.
Some sort of worm inside.
Yeah, Cog cut one out. It's dead, but he cut one out. It's like, this was inside. And its tendrils were throughout the entire body. And they were like husks, empty husks inside. Like they were being eaten away. All the clerics from that temple were like this, including the head cleric, whatever he is. There were other things too. There were quicklings. There were archers. What are the archers called again? Those
they were priests, but
no, the archer.
Harpies.
Harpies, yeah. There were harpies as well. And also here, Thogrim, Slake has a couple of those things, staves they were using.
We need to
Get
figure
here.
out. We need to figure out the best way to heal. Quintessa, I believe,
Yeah.
has. Yeah, so I thought Quintessa had heal spells. She does not.
Cog's using a wand on himself. How much damage does Slake have?
Slake has 29 damage.
29 damage. Okay. Can
Slake
Slake
is
use? Can Slake use his own thing to rapid repair? Not, it's not rapid repair. It's
I think Quintessa can channel.
She can fervor. There we go. So it's two uses.
Which is
so
like
she could 46. So it'd be 46 in bursts. That'll do half on Cog. But Brennos is beat up. Eamon is terribly beat up, and Cog is beat up. So I think it's going to be blast off a bunch of those bursts.
I have a wand of make whole.
Start by blasting off some bursts. She'll use half of her allotment.
All right. Is she including Slake in this while he's unconscious?
Yeah.
Sure.
I forget.
Does he get half healing as well?
No, I think he's immune. Give me a second.
So 50. It's 59 across the 4.
59?
Yeah.
So 60, 30, 29. Okay, so sweet. So Cog gets 29 healing back. I'll use some of my healing. And that's 4 channels, which is 4 rounds, right?
Yeah.
So that's 20. And then 29. Okay, so I'm at 100 damage. Sweet. Healing 35 used out of 70. So make whole wand is a d6.
I think Slake's one level of Juggernaut away from not being able to receive healing.
A d6 plus 3.
Does he get fast healing or something
3d6
to
plus
make
3.
up for that? Or
No, yeah. Well, he's got a fast healing through through Forsaker.
Okay.
19.
That's
and then
being
he,
able to receive healing.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, basically, Juggernaut turns you into a full-on construct again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he takes half,
20.
even though he can't. He can't
36.
resist this because it's supernatural, right?
Yep.
So it feels like
36.
36. So 18.
36 is Cog. No, 36 is Cog's healing. I'm doing
The
I have a make whole wand.
16d6 was 4 from Quintessa. All right, so Slake is healed.
Cool. And then let's just see what Eamon needs. Eamon currently has 90 hit points, so he has 80 damage left. Okay. Sonny wants to keep
18,
his last heal spell because he's really low on mythic points for, needing a heal spell.
hold on. I still have the 1 heal in my cloak. We can use that to bring him up.
It's a move action to use.
Save it for combat, you moron.
Well put.
If the
Sonny goes, yeah.
The fighting's probably only been going on for a few minutes. If the government is so weak it can't hold on for a short period of time, then it doesn't deserve to be there. No offense there, Brennos.
Brennos is making a pouty face. Yeah. A really big pouty face.
13.
It feels so. Each of these is a round, right, Ahmed? So how many buffs did? It looks like Cog might be the long pole. How many buffs did?
No, Cog's only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you put up?
He's taken 5 rounds.
Any other spells?
Cog was already buffed.
He was already buffed in the fight.
All right. So feels like you've been here for about a minute and a half, maybe, casting spells.
Which is cool, right? That sounds right. So then I go.
Yep.
Brennos is now normal size again.
Okay, so he shrunk.
He shrunk, and his righteous might and divine power are out. He still has his keen and his hero, mythic heroism.
Slake is still unconscious.
How long is he going?
19 rounds.
19 rounds?
Yeah,
Shit.
I rolled really high. 2 minutes.
Well, it's like 4 more rounds. It's
Yeah,
not a big deal.
yeah. You're like, oi! Give him a kick. Ding, ding. Stop
Ding,
moving.
ding. Okay, so who is particularly... we're going to... I really like having mythic power. So I don't like not having mythic power. It's pretty obvious, really. Aben's going to get a couple of healing spells from Sunny, of relatively high potence. So, oh no, maybe not. Maybe the the gods say, "Banish ye, outsider, native." 22122.
You're not from here.
You're the visitor type, aren't you?
Or maybe it's the chaos curse that he currently has, the corruption. Whatever the reason is, you just didn't heal as much.
Yeah, so 39.
Who's controlling Contessa tonight?
I am controlling Contessa.
And then
do,
who's controlling Barnabas?
I'll do Barnabas.
And you've been putting buffs on Barnabas?
I hope so.
His token looks really bare.
It's in the air. It's just circling it.
No. Now, he already buffed thinking that he might go in previously. Yeah. So I think he used, by his token, it looks like he used a displacement, which is no longer up. That would be the only one.
Brennos.
Okay, Cog's fully healed now. Only took like a minute. It's not bad.
How does Barnabas cast displacement?
Weird. Okay. Barney, what you got?
Okay, Brennos is gonna in this. He's gonna do a
Okay,
comprehend
so
languages.
I'm gonna put up some of his standard ones, Ahmed.
Okay, let me back out of there. I was doing it right now.
Shield, Good Hope, See Invisibility, Life Bubble.
Okay, thank you.
Divine Favor.
Yeah, Life Bubble we've already got.
Okay. Is anybody upset with Sunny having his invisibility purge running?
I don't think any of us are invisible.
Widgets, well, doesn't like that that's running. Because it'll be going for quite a while. So, Widget is invisible, but they're in the range of the invisibility purge. I think I don't like this. I don't like not having full hit points.
Who's not at full hit points?
Brennos and Eamon. So let's.
What is Brennos at and what's Eamon at?
Brennos has 29 damage, which is not a big deal.
Okay.
He will get rid of that. He will use 3 first-level spells.
Invisibility might keep us some of us from getting shot.
But they were impossible to see.
They were.
They must have been using a mind blank, or they were mythic or something. We needed the purge to get rid of it.
Wonderful.
I'll use a wand of cure moderate wounds.
The gods' eyes couldn't see through their mirror images.
I'll use a wand of cure.
The gods' eyes couldn't do it.
It just means it's more powerful magic, Brennos. It's not something to get all panicky about.
It was easier to hit when I couldn't see him.
Yeah, then close your eyes, for fuck's sakes.
I didn't like closing my eyes.
Yeah, because you're in combat. You shouldn't close your fucking eyes.
Well, then it's not a solution, though, is it?
How many hit points is he down?
You there with your fancy pants and hems and shite.
Oh.
How many points? No, never mind. Eamon, you are...
Probably got cufflinks at the bottom there.
Fuck. Yeah, he has 90 hit points or 128.
Who?
Eamon, how many damage? How much damage does he have?
So he has 170 normally, so he's got 43.
40. Okay, fine. 3.
I think Barnabas could actually do the healing on his minion because he normally does that.
All right, feels like you guys have been here for 2 minutes.
Okay, there.
Slake sits up. What the fuck? Oh, we're back here. Stands up. Takes out his... Like, you guys see he had his tower shield kind of on him.
Okay,
What the fuck's going on? You're just gonna have to lay back down again, Slake. Look at you. Oh, I know what's going on. All you guys are spell begging right now. Standing around in a circle, begging for your spells. Praying to the archmages in the sky that you're not gonna die. Bunch of weaklings.
Thogrim, is there a way to put a button on him to make the sleep cycle start?
Wait, what? No, I would never do that to Slake. Talk to me after. Talk to me after. Absolutely not. We'll talk later.
Don't you fucking dare. I don't eat anymore. You fucking do that, and I'm having some roast goose named Mistra. And I'll enjoy every fucking morsel of it.
Okay, we shouldn't do that. And Sonny winks at Thogrim really obviously. I can reincarnate her. It's not a big...
What's the matter with you? Are we going back?
Apparently, the council's been under attack on the top of the city. On the surface here, it's combat.
They're
So we're
slaying
gonna deal
the
with that.
innocent on the surface.
So we're going to deal with that first.
Uh,
How long does a true seeing last?
okay.
It's...
Who the fuck's attacking?
We don't know.
Well,
We're not sure yet.
the list so far includes trolls, cyclopi, doppelgangers, a form of Gith in slug, as well as in lich form, a horrible elf assassin who needs to die, several teleporting something or others, some demons, and harpies. I think did I get the harpies? Anything else? Sonny is counting on his little bat finger thing.
Those weird weapons are still on Slake's back.
Oh yeah, he takes one and breaks it over his knee.
What? What are you doing?
a bunch of weird sparking from the thing as the gem goes from lit up to empty.
Thogrim's gonna grab the broken one and take the good ones and put them in his bag.
Okay.
Because you know what we can do with broken magic items.
Do it again.
Hey, look, I fixed it again. Sweet.
Okay, I think
I'll
from
put
here,
those later.
I think we're ready to make bad decisions.
All right, you're a little over 2 minutes at the half-axe inn, casting spells on yourselves.
Okay,
It's just over there. Why don't we walk?
how far is it?
Well, we're not going to be able to teleport right into the council chambers. It's likely warded against teleportation, but there is a room that is open to the public. It's about the missing moon or something like that, says Barnabas. It's just next door to the council chambers. It's a public hall, and I did not see any wards when I was there last.
Perfect.
Barnabas being like rolls
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
40 for knowledge local. He knows about the government buildings of this place. Brennos and Thogrim know the hall that they're talking about. It is called the Memory of Our Moon, which is dedicated to the sky above Ruach Durak, where the dwarves from the Imperium mostly came from.
Okay.
Like, it's to give honor to the planet that they left, basically.
Yeah. All right. Let's go there.
Is my construct here?
That's my construct here.
Is my construct here? It should be here, right?
Yes, one of your Iron Golems, G1, I believe, is with you. It just didn't make the copy pasta from one screen to another. Let me find an Iron Golem for you. Iron Golem.
Because guess who's coming?
I mean, you can command a golem to lower its SR. So this is G1. Whoops. G1.
Okay. Teleportation groups.
Yeah. Who's been to the hall before?
I have.
The dwarves that are from Overlook have been to the hall. You've been here for a long time. You've gone to the hall to stare up at the stars on like a class trip or something like that. Like basically, you've been there. And then anyone else who's been actually to the council session walked through this hall. We just didn't describe every room that you.
Yeah.
It's a place where you wait, basically, in awe of the moon that we miss. So I believe Slake has seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, Slake doesn't teleport, so that part doesn't.
I've been to the hole, says Quintessa.
That's what I'm checking.
Yep.
So Marty, I don't understand why she doesn't know any 7th circle spells yet has 7th circle spells.
She's a dual
Weirdo.
She's a dual-blooded sorcerer that they lose, I think, their highest level spell slot. Highest level spell known. So she has slots. She doesn't have.
She has to
spells.
meta magic something.
She could meta magic something into it, and I don't know if Mark took a meta magic feat for her.
She took quicken. He
Quicken?
has quicken. Yeah.
So she can quicken 3rd level spells with that.
That's awesome.
Slot.
I mean, losing a spell slot sucks, but yeah. Okay, that answers that, because I'm trying to figure out why she doesn't have the greater teleport.
Yep.
So I think we don't want to miss if Thogrim could greater teleport one group and Widget could do the other. So
All right.
1 second here. Widget can bring. He's caster level 16 base, so himself plus 5. When he uses a mythic point, he's caster level 18. So he can take himself plus 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Widget could bring all of the boys to the yard.
How many can you bring?
He can bring 6. He can bring 1 more if needed. Can you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I don't think so. No. But Slake doesn't count.
Slate counts.
Is he an item?
Nope.
Okay.
Sonny will leave the dwarves to dwarvy things. Good luck.
Yeah.
Sonny's going with Aiden. So Widget will spend a mythic point to go to the location as described to him.
Okay.
And with the greater teleport.
Oh, with the greater teleport? Okay, yep.
Yeah.
And then the other group is regular teleporting?
The other group is a Thogrim, however Thogrim does it. If you arrive off target, we end up in another battlefield. It might be funny. It'll be like the goblin thing all over again.
How are you teleporting, Thogrim?
We'll use a greater teleport.
Okay.
We don't want to fuck this up.
So everyone arrives on time and on location and on cue. All right. There is a problem that is going on in the old hall also dedicated to the memory of our moon, whereby the Inquisitors who had been alerted to the fact that doppelgangers have begun to take over the government of Overlook, or important personages in Overlook, are standing off with a group of dwarvish defenders that are highly agitated and on alert because the building that they're in is being attacked.
Mm-hmm.
1 is the beginning of that conflict. 2, it's just about to arrive to gunfire. 3, the Inquisitors have already opened fire onto the dwarven troop for whatever reason. So I need a D3.
No.
All right. 3 is the one where everybody's killing each other already?
Yep.
Everybody's killing each other already! Woohoo! Time for diplomacy was yesterday!
Okay. If you stop editing your tokens, I'm going to move you guys to the proper map. As you appear in the middle of Gatling gun and rifle fire and sporadic shotgun fire coming back from the dwarves.
Oh, it's awesome. So stupid. It's awesome. It's, at the same time, it's awesome.
Oops. Have you guys...
Memory of our moon. Caer.
We need to put a haste up.
Well, we weren't 100% certain on what we'd see.
Okay, you arrive in a scene of slaughter as this hall is very, very grand. An entire pitched battle could and is now happening inside of this hall as you appear in this sacred place, not only to, I guess, deities, but to dwarves in general.
Does anybody look like a doppelganger?
There are Imperial Thundergun troops that are opening fire on dwarven heavy infantry that have lined themselves up in defensive position to get into the inner hall where the council is sitting. You can hear the sounds of distant battling going on in that chamber. There are rifles being fired off from very priestly-looking sorts. Oh my goodness, the Imperial Inquisition has arrived here in Caer Overlook and are handling the situation. The dwarves are completely outclassed with firepower. Apparently, the Inquisitors have also ordered a couple of troops of Imperial troops that are in the city who have not left the city under strange circumstances. And are backing them up. There are several Gatling cannons or thunder guns that are currently blasting into the dwarven lines of metallic troops. Dwarves are dying by the dozens. There are rifles being fired off, and the Inquisitor-General is yelling at the top of his lungs something about Article 13. And it is complete mayhem. Everyone needs to make a reflex save as you've teleported into the middle of Gatling gun fire. The northern group, 33 damage, save for half. The southern group, 17 damage, save for half.
Okay. DC of the saving throw?
20.
Okay. So Sunny evades. Brennos.
Okay, Cog. Cog not doing too good.
Brennos evades. You scared me there for a second.
Hey.
Slake is unconscious. He doesn't get a reflex save. Yes, bullets are hitting him. He's got a DR of 15 against this, so he takes 18 damage.
Thogrim.
That's fine.
Thogrim's fine.
He's gonna wake up with a It's fine.
And then who was asking? Are there any doppelgangers here?
That's between Sunny and Brennos. They both have true seeing up.
Okay. Anyone else in the group have true seeing up?
Barnabas should, because he usually casts that. Looking at Ahmed.
Barnabas, sorry, what is it? Oh, we have. Are these bullets magic? We have protection from arrows. Does this work?
Yep. After you make your save, you can
subtract 10
and then reduce the hit point pool for your particular character.
Okay.
Yeah, Barnabas does have true seeing, so I will put one up. You guys are subtracting spell components for all these true seings?
The ones that were cast via casting, yes. The ones that were gifts from the gods.
All right, I'm going to roll a perception check. Perception, Grimstone, Chronicles North. This is to see if you see anything weird. It was Barnabas, Sonny, and Brennos?
Barnabas, Sonny, and Brennos. Sonny's got 40. Brennos has a +4 currently, so that'd be 38.
Okay. Yeah. Barnabas, Brennos, and Sonny all notice that there are priests that look like they're leading the various units that are gray, hairless, tall humanoids.
Okay.
Apparently, the Inquisition is going to make all the other dwarves in these troops die.
What about the gunners and the captain?
Sonny, the gunners are just dwarves with shotguns, metal as hell, and then double barrel shotguns. And the war captain, Sonny, notices, because he rolled the highest, that this guy looks a little sick, like a little under the weather, and kind of like his cheekbones are sort of showing a little bit. And then you do see with true seeing that there is something odd about him. Like the spell does help you see through.
Yeah. Some of whatever.
Well, it's. No, it wouldn't. It's just like another creature. It's not.
You're seeing a hiding creature. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sonny sees signs of sickness that required a very high roll to go. But you could see this war captain like ordering the dwarves forward, and you can see the priests are fiddling with these strange devices that they've got holy symbols wrapped around.
Yep.
And it's just complete mayhem at this point in time. Like, you got here too late.
Yep.
I'm going to roll initiative.
Oh, no. The leadership of the problem there is the Inquisitors are in the right.
But the mass majority of the dwarves look like they're following orders.
Yeah, well, the troops are doing troop things. We need to...
Curious if they wouldn't have run to go help the fighting and that's in the other chamber, but maybe that's why.
Yeah.
You're the one. You're the one.
The slaps.
You gotta say you're the one with true seeing. You gotta tell everybody else what to do.
This is where Sonny said, "Oh, the leaders are a problem. The Inquisitors are in the right. The regulars seem to be fine. It's just the commanders."
Okay, Valsorin looks really confused at what's going on. He is going to fly up out of the gunfire. You do notice a couple of soldiers stopped firing, at least at the Imperial Guard.
Yep.
How good for you to join us, says the Inquisitor-General. Remember the first time you met Valsorin he was with the Inquisitor-General?
He was guarding the Inquisitor, or was with him.
The government has been compromised. I have issued proclamation. I've issued an Inquisition proclamation under Article 13. You notice Valsorin just nods. The Inquisitor is the government now, is what Valsorin says.
Brennos already declared an Inquisition. Brennos takes us as Brennos is the government now.
Yeah. So Val has flown up and has looked down at the dwarves, and you do notice him like cock his head off to the side, like Gatling gunning dwarves down may not be the thing that he wants to do. Cog, what are you doing?
Pacify the infantry cog. Just put them to sleep. Maybe they'll stop shooting them.
Which infantry?
The dwarves.
The dwarves. All right.
Sonny gets to act in surprise around them, assuming he can talk.
So Cog's gonna deal with. Cog's gonna deal. He said the leadership's garbage, so Cog's gonna deal with this first, then work his way south and see how it goes. So he's gonna use how many actions do I get?
3. This is first round of combat.
It's a full
first round. Okay. So
combat in progress.
Is there a haste up?
No.
No, we didn't know what was going to be here. Should there be a haste up? Probably, but don't worry about that.
You put the damage on G1, Ahmed?
G1. He was. So, can he have the protection from arrows communal as well?
No.
Or not? He's not.
No.
With his SR. Okay.
Only if Thogrim is taking an action to lower the thing. You put buffs on the golem.
Yeah, when we were doing it back there, as we say turning SR off, teleport, put your SR back on.
Okay, fine. Then he's got it.
No, just want if
his SR is still off because you teleported, right?
He's
sitting here being able to be whatever
so
you can do to a golem.
Keep in mind that the DRs don't stack, so
that's right.
His DR Adamantine 15 will work.
Trump.
Yeah.
DR 10
So
magic.
did he make his reflex save?
I honestly didn't roll it. His reflex save
is +5.
+5. 13. What was it? I think he gets hit, right?
Yes. So the northern group took 33 damage.
So 18 damage.
He takes 18 damage. The spell does nothing for him because his adamantine unless they fire adamantine bullets on him.
Magical adamantine bullet.
Yeah.
Which could happen in a low-level adventure. That things happen. That would be such a big move.
So,
in fact, now I want to do that to someone.
So 18 damage on G1.
Okay.
Has anyone else not rolled for them? Okay.
No, I'm doing Barney.
Did Barnabas
I'm still going down. Barnabas took the brunt of that. He failed.
17, I think.
Yeah.
And it was non-magical, so 7, I think.
Yep.
Barnabas.
And then
Amen.
33.
Oh,
16,
sorry. He has a plus. How much? Plus. What's the DC?
20.
So Barnabas made it.
Okay. And Aemon makes the save and takes half, which I think it gets eaten up by the spell.
Yep. And communal protection from arrows on everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I missed that one. Marty, that was
and that's a 100 hit point pool, or
it's 100 hit points. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Val took 6 damage. He actually got shot. All right. Yeah, Cog, what are you doing?
He's using a key point. He's gonna hop over here.
Okay.
And he's starting. He wants to take out the leadership, right?
Yep, they are being guarded by their troop.
So I'm gonna drop these guys and see what happens.
So you're gonna start attacking the dwarven heavy infantry?
Yeah. So we're gonna flurry.
How are you attacking them?
Non-lethally.
The dwarven heavy
I do
infantry,
non-lethal unless I say.
They're well armored. They're aiding each other. They've got tower shields. They
Are they flat-footed by any chance?
Nope.
Damn it.
We joined a combat already in progress.
I know.
They're on Cape 3.
Okay. Good Hope is not up or is up?
It's the Barnabas cast.
Yeah. Barnabas cast Good Hope.
Barnabas put that up.
I will increase your initiatives by 2 then.
Brennos should go up by 4 because he's got a spell that supersedes.
Okay. Slate doesn't get it. Eamon gets it.
8, 9.
No, Slake was asleep, but I don't think we're good.
9. 5.
This bunch of spells, lose your powers.
Well, you didn't accept them. I mean, it's just the whole, now the paladin can't travel with you anymore, part of it. Yeah, technically, I didn't break a vow, but I do if 36. I don't correct this behavior.
Okay, good. Bard Song's not up yet.
Nope.
Okay. 29 then.
I see that none of you are part of the problem.
He wasn't
the Inquisitor-General.
You've got the god's eyes too.
Yeah, he's got a flash over his eyes as he looks across your group.
36.
Does he look interestingly at Sunny or no, or does he just see Sunny as a bat?
He scanned the group very quickly in the middle of combat. He did not perhaps pick up on the fact that Sunny is not.
Some of the priests have slugs in them. Some
AC
sort of
36?
iron slug.
He makes a face of disgust and realizes that he's not stopping the gunfire. Like they're.
Well, so they're big guns, right?
Yep.
Well, okay. How many guns per troop that has the big gun?
They're 20 men, so there's like 3 or 4 probably thunder troops, thunder guns per troop. Okay. Yeah, they wheeled a bunch of Gatling guns into this building. Maybe they were already stationed here, but yeah, they're being backed up by the Holy Imperial Inquisition.
That's a good token, by the way.
Which one?
That Holy Imperial Inquisition token.
I did some searching for. It's the same. I found some really cool but wide pictures. So what I did was I just took
one big one and then took pieces of it.
Took pieces, yeah.
What's their AC 36?
You'll notice the dwarven infantry all look like they're the same picture, but they're actually like it's a different view.
It's all different clips from one of the Lord of the Rings something or other.
Yeah, something like that.
Lord of the Rings 2. The Hobbit one.
AC 32 hits.
36.
36 is a hit.
Okay, so
these dwarves have ACs of 30.
Cogs non-lethally attacking these guys.
Okay, Cog dancing upon their helmets in between their spears, crushing them with your blows to their shields and to their armor.
He does 161 damage.
Okay,
that's 2 flurries.
You incapacitate the troop with the 40 damage they've already got.
Okay.
They're exposing leaders in the troop.
Okay, leaders are. This guy looks like the main one. Sonny, should I take him out?
Which one are you pointing at?
Okay.
Oh, yes, he definitely has a slug in him.
Okay then. Cog's gonna flurry him.
Okay. No sneak attack.
Yep.
I
never add the.
You're mandatory for
I never add the flank. I keep forgetting to do that.
However, your mythic sneak attack, I think the first attack.
That would have been the.
It would have been the first one against the troop. I can't target.
Okay.
41 and 40.
Yeah. This guy does have a blur effect up, but you have Heartseeker, so.
Yeah. Okay.
He says to you in Githari scum. As he recognizes your little hopping power as something of his enemy.
He gets 102 damage.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy.
Is that lethal?
It's non-lethal.
Non-lethal against a war captain. Okay, you realize that this is War Captain Arun. You've met him several times before. Including the time when the last time you saw him was he was acting kind of funny towards you when you handed over the frost giant at the war. Yeah, he had been recently promoted to War Captain of Overlook.
Oh my God, everything is. Oh my God. Trust nothing. No flavor text can be trusted.
As Cog just beats the crap out of him. He's still standing. It's non-lethal, right? Okay, he doesn't have to roll or die.
Yet.
He's well past bloodied. Like one more hit might drop him.
I can use a. Can I just give me a second here to see who's next before I decide what I'm going to do?
He's moving really weird for a dwarf.
So
Brennos, Thogrim,
Brennos, Thogrim. All right, you guys can deal with it.
All right, Brennos, you're getting shot a little bit by a Gatling gun, but you're being told that that the Imperial Inquisitor now is the government of your home city. Technically, that's always the Imperium is always.
The Imperium is the government. That's fine.
Screw it.
There's an Inquisition.
Sorry, Cog's going to put one more key point and drop him. Sorry.
Brennos basically already has an Inquisition going, so he's joining my Inquisition. That's fine.
All right.
Like, this is.
Cog is putting his last key point to actually hit him.
If those guns don't stop shooting, basically by the end of this round, they're getting broken. But that's a different conversation.
38.
Okay, so Sonny,
what are we talking about?
I don't know if you guys can hear me properly. Cog is putting a key point to hit him one last time.
Oh, I thought you meant when you guys got it, meaning that you were done. Oh, you're key pointing for another attack.
I'm key pointing for another hit to put him down.
On the war captain. Okay.
Yeah, so 2d8 plus 3d plus 36 plus another 2d6.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let. I'll use a key point.
One
let you
more
actually
flash of key as Cog appears and roundhouse kicks war captain Arun in the head.
Yeah.
And how much damage?
I'll roll it. 2d8 plus 36 plus 2d6. 52.
Okay. I'm going to put down 52. Would be 154, but so 120 and 30 lethal. The war captain's helmet goes flying off as he falls back down amongst the tangled mess of the dwarven infantry that were guarding him. There are two guys with shotguns that are trying to follow which one is you, as Cog is appearing all around. They're the war captain! They don't know that they've been compromised, and they're acting with appropriate amount of warrior-like bravery, Brennos.
They're doing their job.
They're doing their job,
They're
unfortunately.
doing their... Let it never be said a brave dwarf doesn't do his job. Brothers, you do your people well. We're going over here now and slapping a bunch of dwarves to sleepy time.
Okay.
It's time for rest. We're going to rage and we're going to attack non-lethally to basically try to knock out the two troops.
There's a heavy infantry troop, and then there's like regulars. It's like some of the police force showed up.
Okay, we're gonna hit the heavy infantry ones.
Okay.
Because we don't know how sturdy. We're gonna make certain both of them get hit, but we don't know how sturdy.
Marty.
Yep.
Marty, quick question. You know the spell, the hardening spell that Thogrim has? It applies a +7 hardness to...
It does not apply to DR.
It doesn't apply to...
If that's what your question is.
Oh, right. Okay. Got you. Okay.
Like, it wouldn't give your golem more DR, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is that what you're going to ask?
Yeah. Because I know that it applies to
objects. It won't apply to
it doesn't
golems.
apply. Okay. Okay. Cool.
AC 38 against the dwarves.
I mean, you could put it on your golem, and after it falls down, it might be harder to destroy because then it becomes an object. But it doesn't affect.
Okay,
AC.
so he would do that.
Yeah.
He would do that. Okay.
AC 38. These dwarves are brave. They are strong together, but they are no match for Brennos.
Okay, so 56 non-lethal.
You knock down many dwarves, but there's still many standing.
Okay, I will do it again. -4, -5. Or -4, -4. It's AC 36 again.
Also a hit.
Another 56 non-lethal.
Okay, you're at 112 non-lethal. And there's elite force of dwarves whose job it is to protect the government. They're still standing firm. Of course, their blood. One more hit would put them down.
Well, we moved and whacked, and I don't have my buffs up. So, and I don't think I've got my give me 1 second. I don't have my new Quick Runner's vest. I don't have my gear.
It pains you to have the priests that are augmenting this troop to point their fingers at Brennos, and they're yelling apostate. Blasphemer! Apostate!
Dead man. Dead dwarf.
Oh no, Thogrim, Howie, and G1. Okay, what's Thogrim doing?
Thogrim's going to let Howie out.
Okay, so free action, you drop him, and then Howie changes as a standard. Is that how it works? I forget.
You know what? I don't think we did it in combat before.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just dropping Howie and letting
Howie's
him
like
grow.
a folding boat. Give me a second.
He's a folding,
I
yeah.
think you free action drop it and it grows. I think.
He's folding, and folding does.
If it was in your hand,
It's a
move
command
action?
word, and the box unfolds rapidly.
was it one action?
It's a command word.
Command word. Well, it's a complex
Standard.
action usually.
Yeah.
Just standard action.
Yep.
Standard action. Yeah.
As a move
It's
action,
standard action.
where
It's not casting a spell, so you could use like a mythic extra action as part of doing that. I think. I don't know.
no need to spend anything mythic right now. I think it's a little early in the night.
Well, yeah, I've got 2 characters who are running dry. Got like that. You got that one backup one just in case shit goes wrong. Yeah. Ahmed's over here going, let's fight the general. Let's not fight the general. Let's let the general be over there. We take a nap. How about that?
He casts a spell. Howie, the front of Howie's barrel is acid is dripping from it.
Okay.
Um,
Master, whom shall I shoot in this dwarf-filled hall?
Not yet. The dwarves have been compromised. The leaders are. We're not to kill any of the dwarves. Only the leaders that Sonny points out.
Master, I don't know how to not kill when I shoot.
Exactly. Be quiet for now.
So somebody did point at this priest guy. You
That guy?
shoot that guy's face off.
Oh, that's...
That
All
looks
right.
like a dwarf leader, sir. Can I shoot that one?
Oh, you pointed at this dude right here?
Yeah.
All right, so a couple of the little what do they call the invisible dudes pop out.
Phantom crew.
They're not on.
Okay, that's
They're
fine.
not on him right now. So all of these guys compromised.
Just the leaders guarded in each troop that are pointing them around, commanding them.
Okay. So Thogrim, those guys are gonna aim. Howie's already loaded. This guy's not gonna survive.
There's a priest dressed in leather armors and robes,
I want
waving
there
a
to
whole
be-
waving a holy symbol around in a strange fashion.
I want there to be a holy symbol, a hat, and a pair of boots left. That's all I want. One toe in one boot. Go.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It is so good we have the
14,
right spells up.
16,
Because
17.
there's a little bit of like eeny, miny, miny, mo if we showed up and didn't have any true seeing going on, like, who's Justifado in this?
Yeah.
And
8, 9, 5,
I
6,
can't remember the
7,
actor's
8.
name, but the excellent English actor who plays Snape as well as Hans, as Gruber, as well as a bunch of other things.
There we go.
It's so lovely. It's so easy to hate him. It's so like, oh, I just want to give him a wedgie.
38 touch.
AC 38 touch. Yeah, the touch for this dwarf
66
Dwarf was
becomes 96.
14.
So 66 plus.
He holds up his holy symbol of Mordor in defense against the
He's actually
acid
might
cannon.
survive this. But it's concentrated, so he's gonna take. He's taking 1.5 of this. It's only 37 damage, but 1.5. So 38 would be
55.
40, 60, 55. Yeah, 55.
All right, half of the dwarf priest's face melts off with 55 damage as he's at minus 11 with a con of 12. He goes down, his skin is bubbling, and then he's partially transforming into a doppelganger.
Yes.
The leaders of doppelgangers! Take out the doppelgangers!
For those that are expecting doppelgangers, it was easy to see.
Everybody else, it looks like somebody got melted by acid.
Melted and turned into something
it's
weird.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Kind of. Oh, it's goo or whatever the hell it is.
And then, so that was Thogrim activating Howie.
It's dip.
Howie firing with some of the Thogrim fired Howie, or Howie fired?
Thogrim fired Howie.
Okay.
Howie still hasn't done anything.
So, and then there's some of your
those guys. They
siege crew.
aimed.
Yep.
Is there anybody else we can take out?
There are 2 gunners.
Are they all the gunner? Sonny, what about the gunners?
Misguided souls, just put down your gun.
Yeah, what's G1 doing?
Right, G1 can
Raising his SR.
Okay, he standard actions raises his XR.
Sure.
And
I think
no one's attacking Thogrim. I think the last action you gave him was to guard you, so
yeah, guard.
He'll punch anyone.
Guard Howie.
Fucking guns! Barnabas is flying up into the air behind Valsorin. Did he get? I see 7 on his token. Did he evade or did he get shot? Or?
He evaded, but he has what's it called?
Communal.
Protection. Communal. Yeah.
All right. Did you subtract the hit points from the total of the communal?
No, I didn't. But I did it. I did it in my head. 3. There.
Are you giving the?
There you go. Yeah. There's a lot of my characters were going first.
I got you.
All of them were actually all the characters.
Barnabas is going to spend a move to get out of the line of
and
Gatling gun fire.
Actually, how much Bard song does he have? How many Bard songs does he have?
He used 5 rounds if he lingered.
He couldn't saving us
in the last combat. So
2 rounds.
2 rounds, yeah. 2 rounds of swearing at you telepathically.
Yeah.
He has 41 rounds per day.
Yeah, okay. So he's still good. So he puts up a Bard song. It's a +3 or 4 Bard song? +4?
+4, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
Today, this would be the 3rd one being used. So he's going to linger. So it's every 4th round. He takes 1.
Unless he wants a saving finale someone.
Okay. All right. Let's look at those perception checks because it's the same round.
Sorry, I'll be right back, guys.
Sunny, Cog, and Thogrim. There are some windows in the side of the hall. You thought you saw something like a very long flying reptilian-like creature with a rider on top of it, kind of like flying around the building. Sunny with his 40. That particular dragon did not look rotten. It was approximately the same size, but with slightly younger characteristics. And the creature that was on top of it definitely looked like one of those invaders. Yellow-skinned, gaunt, wearing heavy armor, lance. So there's some dragon rider that's outside. And I'm going to put Gith Yankee Dragon Rider on the initiative.
The bat is going to tell the Inquisitor-General to take his guns outside to shoot down the dragon. Hey, you, shoot down the dragon.
Okay, there is fighting in the next chamber, basically off this map. There are a great set of doors that you have to get through, likely leading into a place where you can't teleport into or out of. Smart wards likely guard the government. Sunny.
Well, the first thing we're going to do is put a wind wall between the belligerents, because you're killing the wrong ones. Just gonna Inquisitor, black something or other. Could you go shoot down the dragon that's outside?
All right, so this wind wall goes up, and basically, what does it do to the projectiles?
They just go up and not through.
Okay, this flurry of bullets flying in all directions.
I guess it technically has to blow from one side or the other, but I really don't.
Are you going to blow it into the faces of the Imperium, or?
2 feet thick, blows any materials, unsuspecting hands. You could lose stuff if you're holding onto it, trying to go through. Little creatures can't get through. Arrows and bolts are deflected upward. Everything goes up. Okay. It's like the other one where it's like, whee!
bunch of bullets raining down after they fall down. The Inquisitor-General looks really annoyed as the wind is blowing his hair. Bunch of cloaks and.
There's a dragon outside, sir. You should shoot it down. We have this. The Steelrose something or others here.
You're impeding the Inquisition.
No. Helping. And then we're going to...
So the bat sitting on Barnabas's hat is yelling down at the Inquisitors. Okay. Yes. No, helping. Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. That was Sunny's wind wall, and I think we're doing all right.
Okay, Sunny, give me a charisma check. This is to see whether or not some of the crack troops, the Imperial gunners, look like they have long arms. To see if any one of them decide that you're a nice...
You're gonna shoot me instead?
You're a nice target, yep.
Okay, so do they know me, and do they hate me?
They've never met you before.
Perfect. So do I get to add my bonus?
Yeah, you get to add your bonus.
Nice.
They've heard you before, because they've been stationed in Overlook, and you as the Druid of Volcanica have panicked citizens in this place before, so they...
Perfect. All right, so...
Now, does the wind wall protect you? How high does it go?
+9 plus...
Barnabas is about 30 feet off the ground.
It's 20 feet high. It doesn't... They can shoot over it in the back.
Yep.
For sure. And then Sorry, just grabbing my Divine Continence. Can make requests. So they just like me one better.
Yeah.
So they just like me one better. So I'm just an old charismatic Batman. I am the Batman. 21.
All right, a bit of wind. They're disciplined enough that a bit of wind in their faces is not causing them to go. Yeah, it is not causing them to go into murderous rages or anything like that. But you do see one guy like aiming up, and one of the officers actually goes and like basically tells him not to.
Sonny's very forgiving as long as he didn't get crit.
CDs. Who are these
now
guys?
He cast spells.
Oh, okay. Yep. Widget.
Alright, so this sucks. Have I mentioned this sucks before?
Widget evaded the gunfire.
Widget evaded the gunfire.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't like being shot from all sides. So...
Yeah, the Dwarven Defenders have a +2 initiative, and they rolled a 1. They're going last. Basically.
Okay. the... Give me 1 second. I just want to see the area of effect of my spell. 1 creature per level, no two of which can be more than 30 feet apart. 35. You suck. Okay. I will attempt to... I'm going to cast a... just because it's fun. I'm here to have fun. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Putrefaction.
Oh no!
On the shotgunners and the 2 dwarven war priests.
The 2 gunners
and the 2
priests.
The 2 priests that.
Okay, so you can get all 4 of those guys.
Yep.
And what does this do?
It makes them think that they've rotted and their skin's falling off.
Okay, so let's do the priest saves first. They get a will or a fort first?
It's a will, then a fort.
18 and 22.
Okay, they fail.
All right, then the fortitude save.
Yep.
Oh no. 13 and 19.
Okay, they pass out. They take. 1 second. They take a wisdom damage as their mind hurts.
Scream while clutching their heads, and their screams turn from dwarven screams into something unearthly, and they pass out. This startles the troops that were guarding them, and then these 2 gunners. Let's see, fighter 9.
There's still this one guy over here, right? Down south.
Yeah, the spell I don't think has the range to get him.
They can't get them all.
All right, these are true dwarves that get their +2s versus spells.
Yep.
So the will saves for these dwarf warriors: 25 and 18.
18 fails. It is. You know what I'm saying? No, they both fail.
Widget.
Hey.
DCs. Look at that, because it's an illusion, right?
Oh yeah, it's my +5 on illusions. I've got mythic illusions, and I've done everything I can.
Okay.
DC 27.
All right, there. Now fortitude saves.
Yeah,
okay.
So they
these
take the 1 wisdom damage.
These are much hardier than the doppel priest that you've
The
dropped.
doppel rogues.
32 and 16.
16. So one of them passes out, and the other one is convinced that he's melting, and we'll have to continue to save each round.
Okay. All right, one of the dwarven gunners passes out. The other one still, I don't know, has got acid cannon in his face and is somehow just gritting through the pain of the spell. All right, so that was a standard action from Widget.
And we're gonna fly up out of the. We don't like being like that close to the. He's gonna.
Yep.
He's just gonna pull his hat down a little bit because the Inquisitor is right there.
And use the wind wall as cover.
Yep, we're gonna just slide across the other side of the room.
Yeah, you're 10 feet below Barnabas using the wind wall for cover.
Yeah.
Imperial Inquisitors. All right, cease fire. They all cease fire, and they're gonna ready an action. The Inquisitors are readying an action. However, the Inquisitor-General calls down a flame strike on this dwarven priest.
Where?
Here.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. I mean, it's kind of legit.
The flame strike
Jump, my bro.
is a 40-foot high cylinder, 10-foot radius, and it is doing 15d6 points of damage.
Widget will allow it because I think counterspelling the Inquisitor's spells would get me absolutely crucified.
With a spoon, it'll hurt more.
Yeah.
All right. 52 damage, so that dwarven priest needs
76.
to make a reflex save. Oh, the spell isn't big enough to get the entire troop, so I think he's saved by his own troop, but the reflex save from that will use the same roll.
It's 10 foot. It's a 10 foot. How much?
10-foot
Radius?
Yeah. Which means he dives kind of amongst the troop. 52 becomes 75, 76, 7, 8 damage.
10 foot radius.
Uh,
They're 15 feet across.
which he incapacitates the troop with the flame strike.
That works.
Okay.
There are dwarves that die from this.
We are okay with some casualties.
There are a few guns that are being fired. Like they continuously test your wind wall to see if to see when it's down, and you can see the Gatling guns and the Inquisitors have moved up. The Gatling guns move up a little bit, and they're reloading.
Oh, the commanders are also Ven.
Slake is unconscious and won't be awake for
At least he's not getting shot each round for
13
15
rounds. So 14.
15 rounds. All right, so G1 will carry Slake. How much does Slake weigh?
Allies. He's about 1,000 pounds. With all
1,000 pounds.
You have no allies in this room that don't have their own initiative pip. Eamon Woe.
Eamon is gonna go forward and like attack a thing.
Positioning himself so he can guard Brennos.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll go here, and we're going to slice the priest open.
Yep.
We are going to. Sorry, Eamon. I keep looking at the actual characters. I keep thinking Eamon's a character, not a, No, I get Eamon and Barnabas confused sometimes. Yeah, it's a thing. All right, so plus 26, 27, 28, plus 28 tickets. AC 31 against the priesty man.
Yep. The priest raises a hand axe up to try to block it, but Eamon comes in expertly slicing.
AC 35 against the priesty man.
Also a hit.
And it's 24, 48 plus 12, 50, 60 damage. Slice.
60 damage. Cuts off the dwarven priest's both arms. The only thing that remains of it as it turns into a doppelganger and then burns up into ash is the first arm that you cut off
Nice.
remains. And it's
Nice.
a dwarvish arm that turns into a doppelganger arm, still holding on to this beautiful looking hand axe that might also be a holy symbol of Morden. RSCLS. Who is that? Oh, I know that is. Now that the gunfire has stopped.
Scales. Rainbow scales. Oh no!
The spellcasters, all who at least got attacked by rainbow scales, recognize an insane number of magic missiles going off in the other room and some dwarven. Yeah, just a ridiculous number of magic missiles firing off, and you hear like a dwarven scream. There's a full pitch battle in the other room. You also hear there's droning in the other room.
Does anyone not have a shield spell?
No, he's got one.
Brennos doesn't.
Brennos does not.
The KWB.
Yeah, there's hissing and attacking and maybe some things with wings. The council, casting spells and trying to be defensive. Quintessa.
All right. Well, Quintessa, I think, is like a fighty person, sort of.
Spell casting first, the way Mark described it, and then secondary, kind of a monk.
Right. You know, I'm just seeing what the attacks are like.
See if she's got shield.
Oh, she's got shield.
Nice.
She has shield in the AC in the 50s. So plus 19 before buffs, doing 2d8 plus 8. So with buffs, I think she can knock out dwarves. I suspect she's capable of knocking out dwarves.
Yep, her crane style goes up probably as an action.
Crane style as an action. You know what? She's going to go crane style as an action, and she's going to cast a. We're going to do this all stylish.
So defensive crane style. That's one action.
Move.
Yep.
Over beside Eamon, I guess.
Yep.
She will quicken a haste spell. So
okay. And then she gets a haste attack.
She gets a haste attack, exactly.
Hasting Cog, Brennos, herself, and Eamon.
Right. I don't think she can. Well, she could get. Oh, here she'll stand here. I see. Ahmed just his eyes are hurting. We'll go there so that we can get Thogrim, and we miss Eamon.
Okay. And you also get Howie then.
You also get Howie, yeah. All right, so because she's got those sevens.
Speedy can. so vicious, so evil, so wrong.
So then she's going to punch you.
Oh, I'm going to add a surprise at the end of the round.
We're going to try to stunning fist the. Well, not stunning fist. We're just going to punch out the crew. All right. I had that. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it's it's only one attack because it's the haste attack. She doesn't get to use her flurry of blows. So it would be plus 21, plus 1 for haste, plus 6 for the other buffs. AC 34.
Yep.
2d8 plus 8 plus 6 for those buffs. There we go. 25 non-lethal damage.
Against the dwarven defenders. Okay. 25 is 30, 37. That was a pretty good hit.
She does.
They're very close to being completely knocked out. She wades into the troop and she's attacking.
We're about to get blasted by that troop, I think. Yep. Okay.
That was Quintessa. A good number of actions. We've got AZ Mercs. You don't know what those are. We've got B Wizards plus B. We don't know what those are.
They're the B team. Yep.
And then we've got Dwarven Defenders. There are 2 troops left. Incur an AOO against a Thogrim.
Against Howie.
Howie does get an AOO.
Howie gets an AOO too, yeah, and then G1 gets an AOO, but they're marching up to try to get at the whole of the
Okay, so
they rush forward with their spears and axes, shields up high.
Come on, Howie. I'm gonna find him first. Howie. All right, your thing is
yelling that we're under attack, like you're the enemy.
Before. 20 plus 17, 18. 17, 28.
They have ACs of 30. So you missed.
Damn you, Howie.
So Howie's like blades miss